Hello there, Internet. This is not a green screen. I am outside. It is the morning, so we will be hearing bird songs. Thank you. Wind and cars and all that good stuff. We are going to be talking about the show Heartstopper today. I don't know if I'll be spoiling anything, but if you haven't seen the show and you're afraid of any kind of spoiler, it's okay to not watch this. Go watch the video where I talk about being non-binary. So the show Heartstopper is based off a graphic novel, which I have not read. So just so you know what I know and what I don't know, I've only seen the show. The show follows a group of LGBTQ teens that really centers around two teenagers, Charlie and Nick. Charlie is a year 10. He is out and proud. We found out that he was kind of forced to come out the year before and had to work through all that, but now he's like, yeah, I'm gay. At the top of the show, he and we are introduced to Nick Nelson. Nick is a year 11 all-star rugby player. Throughout the show, we watch Nick and Charlie's friendship blossom, which then blossoms into romance. If you're afraid about watching the show because of the stereotypes that are placed on people in these gay teenage rom-coms, don't be afraid. It's really heartfelt and really sweet and probably has the most supportive parents I've ever seen on like a gay show. I wanted to talk about the show because I related to it in a weird way. When I was watching it, I was like feeling things and feeling anxiety, and I wasn't quite sure where it was coming from. I mean, when I watch things, I get anxious. There was something about this show that is different. Seeing how this video is titled Heartstopper and My Trans Identity, you're probably assuming that it has to do with the trans character in the show, Elle. However, it does not. This actually has to do with a main character of the show, Nick Nelson. This isn't a scripted video, this is just like me trying to speak coherently at a camera. I identify with Nick so much. And I wasn't sure, I'm still not really sure why I do. He's literally like an English 17-year-old popular rugby player, which was no part of my high school at all. But I see myself in Nick. And when I see Nick, I somehow see me. I think I've said this before in some video somewhere. When I was in high school, I said to myself that I felt like I should have been born as a gay man. I didn't understand it because I was like, I can't be a guy and like guys. That is not how it works. But I think I feel like Nick is who I should have been. Like, I feel like that is a similar path to what I should have taken, where I don't know if I'm making this like a thing that I'm not. And I think that has to do with internalized phobia, making me think that I'm like being dramatic and nonsense. I don't know if like straight cis people who watch media see people like Nick or any other character in any show and identify with them in this way. Like, you can watch The Little Mermaid and be like, I identify with Ariel. That doesn't mean that you are getting emotions that you should have been a mermaid. I think you can watch a show and identify with a character that does not match who you are and have it not be linked in any sort of way to your identity. That's not how it feels when I was watching Heartstopper. I feel like this weird connection. And it's just really interesting because then like a few days after I watched Heartstopper, I saw a picture of Elliot Page and I was like, that like feels like me. And I was like, what is happening? I oftentimes wonder if I really do identify as a boy, like all the time. I've said I'm gender fluid and non-binary, meaning that I feel like I fluctuate between genders and such, and sometimes they just don't ever fit me. Most of the time they don't really fit me. But like, am I lying to myself? And I've asked myself that for years. And I don't have the answer in this video. Like, this video is not the end all be all of me trying to figure myself out. But I don't feel like I was born right. I've made do with what I have, and I like what I have for the most part. But it's that like when I go places and they're like, what's your favorite kind of ice cream? I say vanilla because that's what most places have. Most places don't have birthday cake or lemon bar. They have vanilla. So for all intents and purposes, my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. So do I feel like I identify sometimes as a girl because for the majority of my life, that was like the option, and there was like stirrings of other options somewhere, but they weren't available to me. So I was like, yeah, no, girl, me. And now, even though more places offer birthday cake ice cream, I default to vanilla because that's always been my go-to. Do we see what I'm saying? Did it take me watching a show about 2 gay British high schoolers to like realize that maybe I really don't like vanilla that much? There was just like so much reaction in my brain when Nick was on screen. Side thought, you know what's really stupid of me to do? When I think about the thought of like, maybe I am a boy, like maybe I am just a boy. I'm like, okay, well, if I'm a boy that's attracted to boys, I don't know if that makes sense because no part of like gay sexual activity interests me. And I'm like, Abbie, you're also asexual. Of course it doesn't. I don't have any answers and I don't have any kind of conclusion to this video. I just was feeling a lot of emotions and I wanted to talk about them. I wanted to see if other people maybe felt this way, or if maybe I'm helping people vocalize their feelings. I don't know. I always feel like I know so much about the LGBTQ community, and then I'm like, I really don't though. I still don't even understand myself. Like, moral of the story, conclusion of the video. I just watched Heartstopper last week. I absolutely adored it. I really want to buy the graphic novels now, and I need to rewatch it. It really made an emotional impact on me and has me questioning everything in my life. So, woo! I am gonna go edit this video. Please share your comments down below. Like, subscribe for this mess. Check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! You guys want to see something? Booyah! I said, let's talk about a show that takes place at a school, and I sat in my desk. Plants! Okay, that's all. Hi!